Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my everyday makeup look. You don't have to follow what I do, but this is just simply something that I do personally, and I just do it every day. If I'm not going out or if I'm just going to work or anything like that, I'll just do my basic everyday makeup routine. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay. So I've already primed my face, and I usually prime it with a Pond's Dry Skin Cream. I usually just use moisturizer right now because my skin is very dry right now for some reason. Usually in the winter it's super dry, but this past summer it was really dry, and I was because I'm very oily in the summer, so I can't wear like a lot of like to where my oils come out, like those type of products, like shiny products or anything like that. Like I can't really use that, but this summer I could, and it was really weird. But anyways, that's what I used to for my moisturizer slash primer. So if you're interested in that, you can pick that up at Walmart. It's usually about $4 or $5. It is kind of a little pricey for what Pond's is, but I don't know. Well, next now I'm going to put my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I love this foundation. I always think it gives me great coverage, and it's buildable coverage. So it's good for both of those if you're looking for both of that. And I got the shade Nude Ivory. So we're just going to put that on right now. And I do like that it has a spatula because I don't like getting my hands dirty really. Especially if I don't use that much makeup and I have to use makeup wipe. I feel like I am like wasting a makeup wipe. But I just pat it in. This is the Real Techniques beauty sponge. I've used this for years. I used to use the beauty blender, but I just haven't had the time to go grab it. I can't tell you the last time I've been in Sephora. Like it's been a crazy 2 years for me. Also guys, if you want to know a little bit more about me, since I am new to YouTube, let me know in the comments down below. And I can do like a video on like fun facts about me or stuff that you want to know about me, and that's cool with me. I'll happily upload it for you. I know it seems a little bit light on my face, but it matches my neck really good. So I'd rather match it to my neck than match it to my face, because you'll be able to see that line of demarcation, and it's not a pretty sight. Alrighty, next I have my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla. I really like this concealer. It's very creamy, and it blends out really good. I go under my eyes first. Alright, I put it on my chin, right in here, I don't know, the upper lip, right on the bridge of my nose, and right on my forehead, just those highlighting spots. And I always do that first, and then I go in and do my under eyes last. I don't know why, I've always done it. I've been doing my makeup since I've been since like 12 years old, and it's crazy how much I've evolved over that course of time. Because I used to do just powder, eyeliner, and mascara, and I would put the eyeliner like it was eyeshadow. Like, it was crazy. Then put it over my eyelids as well. Yeah, but I would take, I'm pretty sure everybody done it, but I would have my eyeliner like all over my whole lid, and it was black eyeliner too. First I started out with brown. I used my mom's. First I started with brown, then I went to black. And it was just a hot mess. Like, I have pictures from it, and it's just awful. It's awful. I have the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and I think I got a shade too light in this. I think I should have got that shade up, but it was 05 Fair. I don't know if you can see that, but I've been trying this powder out, and it's okay, but I love my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. I just haven't been able to get it yet, but I love that powder. Like, that's my holy grail. And I'm just using this Real Techniques powder brush. I got this for Christmas one year. And I lightly go under my eyes first. Go ahead and let that set. And this brush is flimsy enough to where it's not like harsh, because I find with my Morphe E41 brush, I feel like when I do it under my eye, it has that point right there, so it kind of like stamps it in, but I feel like it gives me a white cast when I use that brush for my under eyes. But I'll use this brush for my under eyes, and I feel like if I use a smaller brush, it does the same thing. But I use this for my under eyes and top of my eyes, the lids, and then I go in with this and do my whole face. I know it's crazy, but that's just how I like it. I used to bake all the time, but I just haven't had time to, and I didn't wear makeup for almost a year because my skin got so bad. So, but I just never went back to baking. I don't know why. I feel like it's an unnecessary step nowadays. Like, I know, like I'll do it if we have like a night out. Now I do it for that, but like every day, I feel like it's just unnecessary. Unless you have concealers that really crease really bad on you. I mean, I understand that, but for me, my personal experience, I don't think it's necessary. But it could be totally different for everybody else. Like, you do you, boo. You do you. So next I do bronzer. Now, I usually use my butter bronzer in the shade Sunkissed, but it is entirely way too dark for me now. I believe it comes like, I don't know, it's like orangey. Like, I just don't like it on my fair skin. So I just go in my Cheekathon palette from Benefit Cosmetics, and I use the Hoola bronzer right in here. I just use that. I did have a little single of it, but I got this, and then I used the whole thing of that, so I just never went back and did it because I still haven't used any of this. So I just go in with my Morphe M527 brush, and I just dip it, and I tap it off, and I just, when I cheats like that, just lightly go over that. Sometimes I do get carried away, but other times I just very lightly do it. Okay. Then I go and do the other cheek. And then I go on my forehead because I got a big old forehead. My boyfriend calls it a 5-head. But I just go on my forehead and just bronze that up because that is entirely way too white for my liking. And then I just lightly dust my nose. Alrighty, and the next thing we got is blush. And usually, where is that at? I don't know where it's at. Anyways, I use these two blushes right here. Well, actually, I mix all three blushes right here. They are Dandelion, Dallas, and Coralista. Now, during the fall, I mainly just use Dallas. Like, I just mix Hoola and Dallas together. And I just use that as a bronzer blush mix when it's fall time. But today, I'm going to be using Dandelion and Coralista. Lightning. If you keep looking at, I'm looking at my mirror right here. If you keep wondering why I'm looking right here. And I do apologize, this is my first video, so there will be tweaks and stuff that I will master over time, but this is my first video, so please be understandable that I am very nervous right now, but I'm trying not to let it show. But so far I'm having a great time doing this, and hopefully there'll be more. So next thing I have is I do brows. I usually use the L'Oreal. Is this L'Oreal? Yeah, L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. I use this right here. And it has a spoolie on this side and that on the other. And I use the shade, where is the shade? Brunette. I use Brunette. Just shape. And normally I don't have to do much to my brows. I mainly just shape them and fill them in, but I really don't have to do much because I do my own brows because I am a cosmetologist. So I've learned how to shape the brows and to wax your own eyebrows in the right way. So if you guys have any questions about me being a cosmetologist, just let me know down below, and I'll be happy to make a video on it or just answer your questions in the comments. But now we're just doing the brows. I normally don't, if it's an everyday makeup look, I really don't ever be too precise because I like to keep it as natural as possible for everyday brows. And then for like my inner corner, I will take the shade in the same brow pencil. I will take the shade, where is the shade? Dark blonde. And I will go in the inner corner with this one, just to keep it as natural as possible. Over it a little bit, over everything, just in case I missed any spots, but that is what they look like. And now I will be taking, where is it at? Oh no. Oh, here it is. Oh shoot. I will be taking the Catrice Cosmetics Eyebrow Filler Perfecting and Shaping Gel. This is what I use to kind of like set my brows. But I will just take this and just set them really quick. We'll set them, and then I will take the spoolie from the brow pencil and I'll just brush it one more time just to make sure it all blends in and make sure, make sure there isn't any excess product on the brows. But those right there are my brows. They're pretty simple. I don't put concealer under them. I don't put concealer under them unless I am going out, if I want them to be like more perfected. So, but other than that, that's just how I do my brows. Simple. If you want a tutorial on my brows, just a more in-depth tutorial about it, please let me know in the comments. And then next, I will be taking my eyeliner, and I'll be using the Maybelline New York Eye Studio in the shade Blackest Black. Trying to find, and I'll be taking, where is mine? Where's my brush? Oh, here it is. I will be taking this. Y'all are going to laugh at me, but this is actually kind of like a paintbrush, but it's just a little, I know it's super dirty, I'm sorry, but it's just a little bitty brush. You can probably get a makeup brush like this, but this is actually a paintbrush, and it actually really works for me. It's crazy, I know, but that's just, whatever works, works. And so I just dip it in right here, and y'all are gonna think I'm crazy, but I lift up my eye and I do that waterline right in there. I know this probably looks so crazy. I've probably never seen this before, but I just lift my eye up, and there we go, just like that. It's just a little simple trick that I've learned over time, just by myself, like not from anybody else. I've just learned to do it like that, and that just always works for me. I've noticed that some beauty bloggers, they would just like kind of look down and go like up under their eyelashes, but I personally can't do that. I think that's uncomfortable to me, but that just pulling up my eyelid just works for me. I don't know, it might work for you, but it's not too bad to try. So I'll be doing the other eye right here. And I mainly just do like the outer corners. I really don't go in deep in here because I feel like it kind of closes my lid, because I do kind of have small lids a little bit. But I feel like if I bring it in too far, that it'll just kind of close it. And I just don't like that. I like my eyes to be open. So I mainly just do the outer corners and just define it that way. And next, I will be taking my Essence Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extension Mascara. I have found this mascara to be the best mascara. Like, it beats like all my other mascaras, like all my high-end, all of my drugstore. Like, this is like the best I've ever had. Even without an eyelash curler, like my lashes are still really, really pretty, and it doesn't clump either. Compared to their Volume Stylist 18-Hour Curl and Hold Mascara, I found this one to clump a little bit, but it's not too bad. But I still prefer this one over this one. And these both are about between $2 to $5. It depends on if they're on sale or not. I got this one for like $4, and I got it from Ulta, so it might be the same everywhere else. I'm not for sure, but this is the price I got it for. And it also comes with a little skinny one, like a skinny spoolie, so it gets like every single lash. Just put that on here. Oh. I do my bottom lashes as well, but kind of just like wiggle the mascara a little bit, just to where there's something on the bottom lashes. I don't know if y'all can tell, but not least, well, not really last but not least, like the least is, I don't know, don't mind that. I take my Colourpop Aquarius liquid lip. This is old, so it doesn't have the writing on it anymore. It's so old. I got it when it first came out, and oh my gosh, I've loved it ever since. Like, it's my perfect nude lip. But and then I take my Marc Jacobs lip gloss in Sugar Sugar. I have gotten this from Jaclyn Hill, and I have used it ever since she mentioned it, and I love it. I love it because it makes your lips, I feel like it makes your lips juicier, like if they look huge. I guess because it has that shine to it. I feel like my lips are already bigger. See? You don't even gotta get Liquid Gems. Just get the Marc Jacobs Sugar Sugar. $17. Best $17 I've ever had. I've ever bought. And then last but not least, we are gonna set our face, because you gotta set your face. It is the Milani Make It Last 16-hour setting spray. I just take it and I spam myself, and there you have it. This is the final makeup look. This is just a simple everyday makeup look that I do. Normally I do switch up the colors on my lips sometimes, but mainly I just stick to my nude lipstick. But this is everything. This is the completed look, and if you like it, if you like this video, just like the like button and hit subscribe. And hit that notification bell for notifications for when I post another video. Alright, bye guys.